Stupidity. The flickering flame and encompassing warmth lure a moth in. What the moth doesn't know is that the flame equals death. So, as the moth flies closer and closer, his death hangs in the air. Malignantly, the flame sways back and forth, dancing in the moonlight, but it is clear that the moth is dead. Propaganda and fire have many similarities. In this case, they both coax an unsuspecting creature to its doom. The pigs in Animal Farm use propaganda to entice the animals, offering them a sense of security and granting them with false hopes. The problem? The animals are stupid enough to blindly trust that the pigs are going to make the farm a better place. If the farm is a business, the pigs would be the entrepreneurs, and the animals would be the investors. And without the investors, the pigs wouldn't have any money to keep growing the business. Nobody is forcing the animals to invest in such a flimsy business proposal. They see the signs, but do nothing. Some of the animals remembered, or thought they remembered, that the 6th commandment decreed, "No animal shall kill any other animal." Muriel read the commandment for her. It ran, "No animal shall kill any other animal without cause." Not only do they see the signs, but they also ignore them. The animals know that the pigs altered the commandments, but they do nothing. Zilch, nada. Ignoring the changing of the commandments is the first step to the downfall of the farm. The stupid animals can't even stand up for something that they know is wrong. Death spans from stupidity. Immediately the dogs bounded forward, seized 4 of the pigs by the ear, and dragged them squealing with pain and terror to Napoleon's feet. The pigs' ears were bleeding, the dogs had tasted blood, and for a few moments they appeared to go quite mad. Page 58. The animals bring this mishap upon themselves. They choose to believe in the fantasies, even when massacres like this occur. How can any creature be so oblivious and stupid? If the animals hadn't fallen for the lies that the pigs spat out, the farm would not have fallen. The downfall of the farm is the fault of the animals. It's plain and simple. Is it fair that the animals died? Is it their fault? The answer? Yes. You may argue that it is the pig's fault that the farm collapsed, but they gave out the information. They didn't force any animal to take the pamphlet. The farm's downfall can't be the pig's fault because although they should not have been spreading lies, they weren't living in horrible circumstances and putting up with the strenuous labor that the pigs imposed. The pigs forced the animals to build and rebuild a windmill, live on minimal amounts of food, and work for hours on end. Creatures who were living through the signs should say something, yet they do nothing. How can you not blame the animals? The pigs are creating silly, childish fantasies that the negligent animals choose to believe. Clover and the other animals continuously dream of plentiful, vast farms in which to frolic, to be able to consume any scrumptious morsel they can put their paws, hooves on, and to obtain complete control of their lives. The animals are like children, believing in Santa Claus even though there are countless pieces of proof that denounce the idea. For example, how can a large old man fit down a small chimney with a sack of presents? The truth? He can't. Or how can one man carry enough presents to give one to each child around the world? Once again, not possible. There are so many obvious signs that the idiotic animals choose to ignore. Horses, sheep, and all animals alike, just not the pigs, are working to the bone. The pigs force the animals to work for hours with small amounts of food and to build not 1, but 2 windmills simultaneously. Now, if you were living in these conditions, wouldn't you say something? Of course you would. You understand the importance of protest, to fight for what you believe in. Moral of the story: stupidity leads to death.